The Abrams has for decades been considered the world's premier tank. However, experts say that the T-14 Armata, a next-generation platform that the Russians are developing, could challenge some aspects of the Abrams supremacy. The U.S. tank of today looks much like the same one that was developed in the 1970s, but it has undergone upgrades that continue to make it a formidable presence on the battlefield, according to a report titled, The Army Modernization Imperative, a new Big Five for the 21st Century, which was released by the Center for Strategic and International Studies, a Washington, D.C., based think tank. The current version of the Abrams tank, the M1A2 System Enhancement Program V2 Abrams, is a behemoth of a machine. Featuring steel-encased depleted uranium armor, the Abrams has been described as nearly indestructible, wrote authors Reese McCormick and Andrew Hunter. At the same time, Russia is investing in the T-14 Armata, which is being touted as a next-generation battle tank with advanced weapons, protective systems and an unmanned turret. Moscow plans to build 100 platforms by 2020, said Yuri Borisov, the country's deputy defense minister, according to a report by the TASS news agency. The tank is currently undergoing operational testing. The Abrams, which weighs in at more than 71 tons and can drive at speeds topping 42 miles per hour thanks to a powerful turbine engine, is superior to any tank that Russia currently deploys, including the T-72B, T-80, and T-90, the CSIS report said. However, there are certain design characteristics of both the Abrams and Russia's tanks that could shrink the gap, it said. While the United States battle tank relies on heavy armor for protection, the Russian fleet is made up of smaller, lighter platforms that use countermeasures such as active protection systems to shoot down anti-tank guided missiles and rocket-propelled grenades. Russian active protection systems are effective against most current-generation direct-attack anti-tank guided missiles, offsetting some of the differences in the lack of armor, but struggle against the FMG-148 Javelin in top attack mode, the report said. A robust apps that is baked in from the start is likely to be a key component of the T-14 Armata, said David Johnson, a senior fellow at the Center for Strategic and Budgetary Assessments, a Washington, D.C., based think tank. With the T-14, you're not trying to bolt on active protection, Johnson said. You've integrated it into the vehicle when you were designing it, while the U.S. Army's Tank Automotive Research, Development and Engineering Center is testing active protection systems. Those would have to be integrated onto the Abrams. The question here is how effective will it be when it's bolted on, he said. Hunter, of CSIS, said the importance of fielding a capable active protection system could not be understated. That's a glaring urgent need that has to be met as soon as possible, he said in an interview. The T-14 will have a number of other improvements, including an unmanned turret, which will provide better protection for occupants, Johnson said. That will also permit the crew size to be reduced from 4 to 3 soldiers, allowing for a lighter system that will likely weigh substantially less than the Abrams, he noted.